So I have various pieces of wood that I could use to make the base of the sundials. I've got some old plinths, I've got a bit of an old sculpture here, but I think this reclaimed mantelpiece is probably going to be best, because what I can do is I can take the top section here and that can become the base of the horizontal sundial, and then I can take some strips down the length of this, and that can become the two supports of the vertical sundial. So what I need to do is rough cut them into shape, which can be kind of tricky with oak because it's quite a hard material. And then from there I can take it into the studio, start chiseling away and sort of start to rough out the form and see how it looks with the laser cut elements which will be coming down the line. So first I just need to take this into the studio. So, I have my block of wood. The aim is to cut it, a block around this size, that's roughly sort of a cube. It might take quite a few goes because my saw isn't that powerful, and also it's a thick piece of wood. So it might be that I start it off with the electric saw and then I actually end up using a hand saw. Same goes for a couple of strips that I'll do down here, and I might actually use the split and the oak already to help me out. So first I will measure out the top block and start cutting that. And so what I want to do is, just with a marker, mark out a straight line. I'm going to basically do it by eye because it doesn't need to be that neat. And then I can get to cutting. So, safety first, which isn't particularly like me, but I shall be good. Away we go. So I have gone as far as I think I can with the electric saw. So now there's probably a chunk about that big in the middle that I now need to cut with a hand saw. So this is now some exercise for me. It's not particularly fun, but it is quite satisfying. So here we go. Here's my lovely block. So this is going to be the base of the vertical sundial. And when I get the metal, I can then start to rough this out a bit more and start to chip away and get sort of a slightly sort of almost like stone pyramid kind of thing going on. But I can put that to one side because what I want is two supports that hold the vertical sundial in position. The vertical sundial is 50 centimetres tall, so I want a bit more to give me leeway, so about 70. But then when I look at the actual length of the beam here, that's at 85. So I may as well just take a strip out the whole length of this. And of course I want it to taper, so I'll taper one line down this way. And then I'll turn it over and do the other side, and I'll do another one down here. And then hopefully we'll have plenty of oak to work with, and then we can trim it down to make the right size, but better to have more than you need than too little. So I may as well start cutting. Okay, so I've made good inroads into this beam, but here I've kind of gone as far as the blade can go. I mean, the blade will go down to about 50 mil, and I think that's probably a good 80 mil, 90 mil. So I think what I'm going to try and do is chisel this out, which, seeing that as we're going with the grain, I'm hoping it just cleaves it apart, because at the top here, it's now free. So, might be a terrible idea, but we'll just see what happens and go from there.